All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Cool Fred's Beamer Tech How To. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this DMTL pump replaced. We talked about that on the check engine. The reason why the check engine light was on in one of the previous episodes. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip this tire off. Later, guys. Just be careful when you're jacking up your vehicle and supporting it. I already had this supported, but they are a little tricky. You want to make sure that you're getting on some type of part of the frame. I ended up lifting this one up from the back and then putting it on the jack stand. So you want to make sure that you're safe while you're doing any repairs on your vehicle. All right, so go ahead. Let me check it out. So, go ahead and get this wheel out of the way here. All right. So. Wheels out of the way. All right, bring it back over here. All right, pretty much what I got here is just a few basic hand tools. Pretty much what I got to do, I got a few screws to get out, and I got to get this this trim piece right here out. Alrighty. Got a few basic hand tools here. I got some I got a T20 or 8mm socket. I got a few punches here. All right, guys, we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out these plastic rivets. I got a couple punches here. That one's too big. So I'm actually gonna just hammer those out, knock those out, and we'll get ready to go back together. Let me see what I do with the new ones. We got some new ones that we're gonna put in there, and we got a couple tools to install them. There we go. So basically get these old ones out of the way here. I'm trying to get stuck up in there a little bit. So they're out, we can take this trim here and we're just gonna just pull it off. And gotta kind of be careful down in this area here. It's kind of like a little area where it kind of just fits and goes in there, so you want to be careful of that, just so you don't break anything. And as you see, there are just a couple of retaining clips that hold it up here to the body. All right, so we're gonna get this we'll get this inner fender lining out. Couple 8mm screws. Put these in my parts tray so they don't get lost. Couple 10mm plastic screws here. Get those guys out of there. That's actually a plastic rivet here, or a plastic retainer. So, just a few tools I got. I got panel poppers. I got some punches and just a regular hammer here, small hammer, to get this out. So what we're trying to get out is this right here. It's almost out of there. Somebody gonna put that screw there, so get that screw out. And there's a couple 10mm up here that's hiding. So we got let's see, one up here at the top. All right, so those screws that I was just getting out there, they're just in here in the inner fender liners. And from there, we're just gonna take this. I may have one more in there somewhere. see where he's hiding at. There you go. Hold it. Get that out of the way there. Oh, this light right here is out. And what we're after here is this thing right here, which is the charcoal canister. So this is where the DMTL pump is at. So I'm gonna get up here and pull this out, this charcoal canister. So I'm gonna unplug this here. Got a couple clips here and here. These are just where the wire harness hangs on. All right, so we're gonna take this charcoal canister out of here. All right, so it's a vent connection line here, and then here's it's actually 3 different lines that hold this thing in here. Got one right here. Actually, that'd be the wrong one. The one I need to get is up here. All right, we're back. We're trying to get this this charcoal canister out of here. So I'm loosening up this clamp up here. Well, it's actually just a hose connection. And we're gonna pull this down and out of here. All right, so this is it. This is a charcoal canister, and we got all kind of creepy spider webs up in there. Oh my goodness. Hopefully they're all dead, but there's some spider eggs up in there.
Oh good.
So I ain't trying to get bitten by no crazy spider or nothing. All right, but this is what we got right here.
Spider eggs.
To my work table here. Come on.
Take a look at that. Oh my god.
Right here.
Are those the spider eggs? Are the white things the spider eggs? Or... Oh god.
We're back. I got the charcoal canister out. I got it on my little workstation here. What we're gonna do is just cut this clamp right here out of here. And what we're gonna be replacing this with is a screw clamp, because I don't have the exact squeeze clamp and I don't have my tool with me right now. So we're gonna put this screw clamp in there, which is gonna be more than fine. So after I get this wiggled loose, get that out of there. Gonna just gently work this hose off here. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna get this DMTL pump off of here. There's 3 screws that hold it in right here. So, 3 screws that hold it here. So to get those out of there, and then on this clip here, I'm gonna press this to unlock it, and I'm gonna twist it out. So sometimes you gotta squeeze a little bit. And this is the pump right here. Now this is the factory, and I'm trying to look at it. Oh, we see who it's made by. It's made by Bosch.
Who's that?
So, but it does have a BMW logo over there.
Mm-hmm.
And this is our other one here, and this is made by Bosch also. So this pretty much is the same manufacturer part that we're about to put in here, without the BMW logo on it. And it says DMTL right there. So this pretty much right here is the exact OE part that's going on there, that we got from FCP Euro. All right, So I'm gonna go ahead and get this DMTL pump installed. We did get a chance to look at it, and we saw that the pretty much that the part supplier for this right here, even from the factory, is botched. So this is pretty much the same exact part going in, except it just doesn't have the BMW logo right there on it. So there we go. All right, so I'm gonna get this bad boy mounted up on here and get it installed. My daughter that was doing that was holding the camera and helping me film, it's her bedtime now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing back together, get it back in the vehicle. Just one real quick tip. I got some glass cleaner handy. So pretty much on all the O-rings, like right there, I just spray those with a little bit of glass cleaner. And even right here, those gonna help those hoses slip on. And then I'm gonna put these three screws in there to secure it, and I'm gonna get the charcoal canister back in the car. And like I mentioned earlier, there was a squeeze clamp on it earlier, and we're gonna put a screw style. I'm trying to see what I did with it. I'm gonna put, as you can see, we got all kind of spider eggs in here trying to hatch. I'm definitely gonna have to smash those up to keep a whole bunch of like crazy spiders from biting me. All right, here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna get this clamp installed on here. This is the clamp I'm gonna use. Basically, the system is not under a whole bunch of pressure. We put screw style clamps on these all the time, but it's a squeeze type clamp that goes on there, where you'll get a clamp and you get a tool to squeeze it down. So in many cases, we put even at the dealership, at the workshop, we put screw clamps in them when they permit. Sometimes the parts catalog will supersede over to a screw type clamp. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in there and get this bad boy back in the vehicle. And I'm gonna put the fender lining back on, and I'm gonna show you guys how to put those plastic rivets on. All right, I'm back again. I'm about to get this charcoal canister up in here. I got a little makeshift something there holding my camera there, since I don't have a camera person at the moment. But pretty much I get a little glass cleaner, or even WD-40 will work too, just to spray these O-rings and stuff like that. That way they snap up in there. Now this little tab here is gonna go up in a little groove. It's a little pocket up there. So that's gonna go up in there, and it's gonna basically just click into place. So get up here and do this. Pretty much get this top piece, get that clipped in first. Let's see if I got it. All right, okay. So it's in the groove, it's in there nice and sturdy. And I can just kind of take my left hand and make sure I get that. There we go. I heard it click. So that's snapped in. And we're gonna take this bit line there, snap that in, and I'm gonna zip my screws in. Got two 10mm screws here. Put our little wire harness up here. And one thing with this, you want to make sure that this plug right here actually clips in, so clip at the top part. You want to make sure it snaps in, because sometimes they have a little, there we go. I just heard it click. They have a little issue snapping in. So got the charcoal canister back up in there, got with the DMTL pump installed. It's a little tricky to install it without removing this charcoal canister, so you pretty much want to remove that in order to get that in there. All right, that's all done. We're gonna put the inner fender liner back. Well, I guess I'm gonna get that out of the way. All right, here we go. So, fender liner trim. Now, pretty much this end right here, want to get that tucked in. I'll show you guys. You want to get that tucked in and under this little lip here. Get this in here. Just a little overview about that DMTL pump. Pretty much a lot of the older BMW. This is a 2013 model X5 E70. But they use the DMTL pump on a lot of the older models. Pretty much anything before the F30, which is the 3 Series BMW. A lot of the, so basically some of the older X3s, the E90s for sure had them. All the, I guess if it was any particular year, it would be around, I say anything before 2014, which they totally changed to an updated style system of for the evaporative emissions. So a lot of cars, or a lot of BMWs per se, got the DMTL pump is located on the charcoal canister. And all right, looks like it's in. And you once you access that, you can get that out. Now, different cars, you don't have to go through as much trouble like removing the rivets and stuff like that. But a lot of them, you will have to move this inner fender lining. And in most cases, it is on the right rear of the vehicle. So, I'm going to get that zipped in, and then up next, pretty much the only thing, I'm gonna get that zipped in. Just got a few screws and kind of things to put in place. Got a couple push pins here, and got to put this little flap in. This goes here up under here, held in with a couple of 8s. And from there, we'll put that trim on and show you how to plastic rivet these that trim on. All right, to install this passenger rear wheel arch trim, basically there's a little clip right here. You want that clip to kind of line up in there, and basically you're just gonna push it in and work it in all the way around to over in this area here. All right, pretty much I got it worked in. I got the passenger rear door open just to kind of assist me a little bit, so because it kind of does overlap the kind of the inside in there just a little bit. So once I get it lined up and kind of in place, I'm just gonna take my hand and just get it popped on like so. And then from there, what we do, it could be different from vehicle to vehicle, because this one has the it's like this one has like the wheel arch kit on it. That's a little bit different depending on which trim of X5 you get. You know, there's an M Sport package, and some of them don't have these running boards and things like that. So there's quite a few options. So this one here has, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe some of them have 8, but this is the model with 7, because I think some of them actually go down to this area here. So it depends on which one you got. All right, real quick, got these plastic rivets here. Got these from the dealership. Let's see if I can one-hand this thing open. All right, so there we go. So these are plastic rivets, and I got a couple tools. One of my favorite tools is this one right here. It's from Dent Fix. Good thing about this tool here, you can actually have the wheel on. Well, there's no way to have the wheel on in this particular situation, but if you have to remove that trim for something to sneak in and do something, to maybe replace the trim on its own without doing any other repairs, you can use something like this and still have the wheel on and use this trim. Then another one is this typical tool here, which is your typical plastic riveter. Yeah, I believe I got this one from Harbor Freight. So I mean, we can use both of them to see how they do. So I'll do a couple of them here, just to just giving an example of how it goes on. So basically, you just put these in like so. They just go up in there like that. Sometimes you gotta line these trims up. You may have to move them back and forth. So I'll play with that one in a little bit. But you just kind of move them around a little bit, line them up, get them in. So I'll do that real quick, get them all in there. All right. Okay, in this particular situation right here, this vehicle uses these style plastic rivets for right here, and the rest of these uses a more compact, smaller one. The holes are two different sizes. So we're gonna go ahead and use this tool right here to put this one in. See how it works like so. Basically, you just get a good grip on the handle, and there you go. That's how you put it in there. And this is actually the tool from Harbor Freight. This one here. Get it up in there like that, and you just squeeze it. And that's how you install these plastic rivets on this fender trim. BMW, along with a lot of other manufacturers, use this style, and I mean, it's real simple. You knock them out and use these tools to get them installed. All right, that's gonna be it for today. I gotta get these plastic rivets, the correct ones, to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta get 5 more of the other style. So I go see my parts guy, get these things swapped out so we can get that done. And all right, guys, we're back. I got a chance to swing by the dealer and get the right plastic rivets here. This is the part number here, in case you guys want to know. All right, so I got the correct plastic rivets. As you know, we're wrapping up the DMTL pump repair on our 2013 E70 X5, and these two plastic rivets on the back side of this fender lining trim were a different size. It takes a different plastic rivet than the remaining 5. It's a total of 7 of them in here. So I got my special tool handy here. Just gonna get them up in there, aim them in, and just kind of work that out. And that takes care of that. I got 2 more to put in. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna put the wheel on, and we wrapped up with this repair here. Just be careful, guys. Putting the wheel on, make sure you torque the wheel down and make sure it's tight. The last thing you want is to be going down the road and wheel come off the vehicle. So I always put safety first, and I torque all of my wheels when I'm done with the repair. All right, till next time. This is gonna wrap this one up.